God damn, you smell good.
Hello, ugly boy. It's me, Dino. And I think we're overdue a little chat, you and I. Cash, are you dying for it? Let's talk about it. An incredibly intelligent man once said, "Money, is it kind of worth it? I don't know, maybe communism's pretty cool." And that person was me when I was edgy and 14. But I'm grown and realistic, and I understand that communism is an impossible task that people can't abide by. So I want to talk to you about how you can survive in this world of capitalism without wanting to jump off a cliff. And trust me, mate, it's not easy. The concept I'm talking about is dying for cash. We all know how it works in the job force. You sell your body for a certain amount of hours, you get a little bit of green paper, and you use that thing to buy goods and services. He explained to no one. But sometimes, that little green wad that you sell your time for can put a tremendous strain on your life and well-being. So I ask you this question. In your current state of being, in your current state of mind, are you dying for cash? There's no right or wrong answer, my friend. And I'm not some boomer who says, back in my day I worked 50 plus hours in a coal mine. You don't understand how hard it was. I'm asking you as an individual, do you think that you're suffering in your job role? Even if you only work like 25 hours a week, does it take a huge toll on your mentality? No? Great. If yes, then why are you still there? Now, before you jump down my throat and say, I need this job, I need these hours, I need this money. Of course you do. We all need money. But you don't need to suffer. For whatever reason, you're going through this tremendous pain. Whether it's mentality, the boringness of a job role, a bitch of a manager, because we've all dealt with them. There is a way out. Your whole life doesn't have to be you selling your time at a place that you hate, around people that you hate. And unfortunately for so many of my friends, that's the case. And it was the case for me too, because I thought to myself in one of the specific job roles that I needed as much money as possible. I needed wads full of cash so I could get the next big exciting thing. I needed to put my passions aside because I'm a grown man. I can't have things that I like. All I need to worry about is putting food on that plate and a diamond on my wife's tit. It's a weird example, whatever. I became so hyper fixated on putting as much hours and time into my job that I lost months of my life without even realizing it. I put everything that I enjoyed to the wayside in the pursuit of gathering as much of this paper cash as possible. And reflecting on that recently, I thought to myself, what a waste of my time. At the basic level of my job, I was doing more than enough to cover my bills. Why was I putting in all of this extra time just for me to be unhappy? Why was I spending every single day in and out, putting my work boots on, going to the job site, and chipping away at whatever it is I was doing? I'm not getting specific, you're not stalking me. It's because I thought that this money would improve my life. Don't get me wrong, money does aid with happiness, but if you're not happy to begin with, it's not gonna aid anything. It's just gonna aid you being miserable, because you're spending 90% of your time working towards this money, and you barely get to enjoy it because you're always working towards more of that money. So is there even a point in doing it? Is there a point in destroying the now so maybe in the future you might have a better chance? Why do you need so many things? To put it bluntly, you don't, mate. You're sacrificing hours upon hours of your time in the present that you're never gonna get back, in the hopes that in the future you'll be happy, instead of trying to fix that right now. So I ask you again, are you dying for cash? Are you in a place mentally that you hate? Are you in a building working your hands to the bone on something you don't even care about? Just because that thing you're passionate about doesn't pay nearly as good. Well, are you? And if so, why? We don't get a do-over. We never get a second chance of any of this. Depending on what religion you believe in, of course. But as far as you know, this could be your one and only life that you're ever gonna get. So why spend it unfulfilled? Now please hear me clearly. I understand some people don't have a choice. I understand that some people made bad decisions and it's led them to the point where their only option is to work as much as they do. To you, I am sorry, and I hope you find another way. But if you're in your early 20s, hell, even if you're in your early 30s, actually fuck that, there's no age cap. But all you're doing is chipping away so your future looks brighter, stop. Take a risk and invest in cryptocurrency. This video is brought to you by Crypto.net. No, but seriously, do. Look in on yourself, Try and think about what makes you passionate. Try and discover that thing that inspires you to get up in the morning. Bro, it could be anything. I mean, in my family, alcoholism runs in my veins. So my inspiration's getting up and downing a Stella right before heading down to the Witherspoons for my beans on toast. Ooh. But maybe you love painting. Maybe you love exploring different continents as a nomad. Dude, you can be even hella boring and really enjoy trains. Why not explore these options while you have the chance? Take a risk. Take a jump. It may not pay nearly as well, and it may not put Gucci on your feet and a diamond on your wrist, but I tell you what it will do for you. It will enrich your soul to no end. I'm almost certain that this advice won't apply to every single one of you. But to you, lad, 50 hours, bro, in an Amazon warehouse every single week, day in and day out. 12-hour shifts. Eesh, it's not good. It's not good, my boy. Come back to Earth, get your dick sucked. Have a little bit of fun in life. That's all I have to say, lads. Please don't die for cash. Try and learn from my mistakes. Like, I once made the error of not subscribing to Dino on YouTube, and I still regret it to this day. That's all I have to say, boys and girls. Love you all. Have a blessed evening, day, or night. Bye-bye.